Can a faceless YouTube channel really make $7,000 a month from AdSense revenue? In this video, I'm gonna break it down, show you proof, and tell you how you can replicate this. So this is a channel in question. It's making around $7,000 a month, making viral UFC MMA clips and stories about fighters. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you exactly how they do it, why this is possible, how it works, and how you can replicate this to start your own YouTube automation business. So guys, you want to see proof, obviously. So let's first run through the numbers of this channel, okay? So it has 68,000 subscribers, 129 videos. They have 1.8 million views every single month. If you want to verify how much these channels make, just take the URL, copy it, go to Social Blade, and put the URL in here. See, it's got ITP MMA Live, 68.5 thousand subscribers. They are getting 1.8 million views a month. And on average, they make $7,300 every single month. They say this is an estimate, but that is if the RPM is extremely low. From experience myself in this market and having clients do this market, I know that for 10, 11-minute videos, the RPM is gonna be $3 or $4, maybe $5 if you have good videos with high retention. But so yeah, $7,000 is a very good estimate for a channel like this. So by the end of this video, you will understand how they started this, how they make it, how to make the videos, and how you can do this too. Now, real quick, guys, if you want a little bit more proof to how this actually works, I know it sounds like unrealistic to do this something, especially if you're working a normal job, making like 2-3K a month. But on my channel here on YouTube, I actually have multiple client testimonials, people who I've helped set this up. So I have Sanjit here making over $2,000 a month, Michael making over $15,000 a month, Lisa making over $3,000 a month, Michael making over $7,000 a month, Jeremy making over $4,000 a month. By now, this is $10,000 a month. And here, Stephanie making over $8,000 a month. These are all clients and students that I've helped set this up with. Here, I have a lot more of these results in my Miro board. These are all like channel revenue data that clients have shared with me of making 1,000 a month, 600 a month, 6,000 a month. Here, Michael, 24,000 a month, Jeremy, 9,000 a month. List goes on and on. I teach these people this with my 5M framework for Faceless YouTube. You can find that in my Faceless Tuber School. Link is in the description. But now let's dive into this channel, how they do it and how they started and how you can replicate this. All right, guys, so let's go back to their channel and start looking what they have been doing. And first thing that you really notice with this channel is that they have very consistent and beautiful branding. So yes, like this week, some news happened with Raja Jackson, Rampage Jackson, his son, almost killing like a wrestler in the ring. And obviously they're gonna jump in on that news and make a video. So whenever they make a video, the main person in question, they put the face of that person in the middle big here. Wait, let me actually load this video so you can also watch a part of it. So first off, let's do this thumbnail so it's a bit bigger here. See, so it's like the face of the person and then like what is actually happening left and right and the reaction from people on other sides. Always when you start a YouTube automation channel, try to make branding like this so that viewers actually know what your channel is. And whenever you post that, they know, hey, this is from like that one channel that I like the videos of. They probably have a lot of titles that are also made in the same way, saying like the name of the person in question, BJ Penn, Colby Covington, Michael Chandler, Leon Edwards. Almost always starts with the name of the person in question. They do this for SEO and algorithm reasons, of course. And it seems like this channel mainly does like viral news about these fighters, right? Worst case scenario, the cult that captured Khalil, Conor McGregor, a lot of things about Conor McGregor. He gets a lot of views, of course. Here is Raja Jackson stuff is going super ballistic viral this week. So yeah, they just look what's going on, who's fighting, who's in the news, and then they make videos about these people. Now, another important thing is they make long form content. It's almost always 10 minutes long. Whenever you do a channel that's branded this way, I would recommend sticking to almost the same time frame. So whether that's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 or 30 minutes, always try to make it above 8 minutes so you can put mid-roll ads on your videos. This will hugely increase your RPM. So don't make them shorter than 8 minutes. You will miss out on a lot of money. And let's see, they have 130 videos up. They don't post any shorts, which I also don't recommend. Don't make shorts with your long form videos. They do put some posts out sometimes, but not too many. Let's see if they have playlists. They have only one playlist. Right, okay, so let's see how many. Well, it's all long form videos, so I guess. So they started like around 1 year, probably 1.5 years ago. Almost immediately started with this particular style, but they changed it a little bit over time to make it a bit more clean, right? So that's the essence of this channel. They pick their niche UFC MMA, and they make like viral news videos about specific fighters that are 10 minutes long. Let's play a video to see what they're actually doing for the video. So they use YouTube's fair use policy to actually use real life material, and then they put a voiceover over the clips probably. So this is a clip of that Raja guy like hurting this wrestler. This happened 2 or 3 days ago. It's a bit graphic, guys. If you don't like to see someone getting like punched in the face, don't watch this. So yeah, he just keeps punching away on him. And this channel, as you see, just uses real life material to make their videos, and then they put a voiceover on it. See, so this voice is the voiceover that they put on. So this turns it into a reaction style, like news commentary video, which YouTube sees as fair use policy. And that's why they can monetize this channel. Now, I wanna see if they do the same for all their videos. Let's do this one from 2 weeks ago. Just to be sure that it's the same style they are using, basically.
Alright, so just the other day, Francis Ngannou was called out by the PFLC.
Yeah, see, so it's just videos and images of the people in question, and then they put a voiceover on it.
Not showing up to their first African event back in July, and here's the kicker, he also did not make an appearance at their second event in Africa that just took place on Saturday. Mind you, not only is he the PFL Africa chairman, but one of his major demands for joining the PFL was that the company roll out this entire African initiative, so the fact that this guy has completely ghosted both of their events thus far is quite the slap in the face. And when you take into account that Ngannou is getting a guaranteed $10 million every single time that he steps into the PFL ring, I'm really getting the feeling that this dude Francis completed one of the greatest moments of fleecery in MMA history. I mean, especially seeing as he's only had one fight in the promotion so far, and with no future fights even being discussed, Ngannou's treated the PFL like a local thought and hit it and quit it. He told the PFL that he's a Cameroonian prince who needs help, and
so yeah, it's just look what's happening in the world your niche is in this case UFC or MMA. See what news is popping up, see what the famous fighters are doing, and then if like a famous guy like Francis Ngannou is like dipping fights, not showing up, even though he could be earning $10 million, these can be good topics to make videos about, right? So basically what you do is you look, first of all, for things that you like to do, like hobbies that you have, and then you can see if there's channels already making videos about it, which there probably are, but worry not, even though there's a few like UFC MMA channels, there's always holes in the market or angles that you can do. You can make fighter documentaries, you can do viral news, you can do top 10 videos about fighters or about the UFC or MMA. There's a whole lot of different styles that you can do for videos. Plus, just because someone watched this video, which is like a 10-minute video, doesn't mean he will watch another video from another channel tomorrow or even today, right? So yeah, there's a lot of people watching YouTube every single day, and there's a lot of markets that you can capitalize on and make money from. Okay guys, now that it's clear what these channels are, it's legal to make money with this, and basically everyone can do it, especially if you have like certain interests or hobbies that you can start a channel like this in. Everyone can turn from a consumer into a producer doing this, right? Okay, so the next step is I'm gonna explain you how to actually make channels like this. So usually it's like a 5-step process where you come up with an ID, you make the channel, you do the SEO and everything so that YouTube knows what your channel is about. You start making the videos, and you can do this in different ways. You make the thumbnail and then you upload the videos and rinse and repeat it until you get monetized, basically, right? So for a better depiction of this step, I actually made a 5-day challenge where on every day of the challenge, it walks you through one of the steps. So here on day 1, for example, of the challenge, I walk you through all the basics of what YouTube automation is. So how it works, how to pick a niche, what kind of videos and channels you can make. And then I have like some downloadable resources here that you can use to get a better understanding of it. So the first part is understanding what YouTube automation is and how it works, right? And that is basically what I just told you. So you can make these channels without showing your face. You can use existing clips, and then if you add a voiceover, you can monetize the content and earn from it. Now, step 2, and this is one of the most important, one of the 2 most important things, is coming up with IDs for your channel. So you're gonna be doing niche research, and niche research is basically like the art of finding channels like this, so UFC or MMA channels, and then also the style of format of videos that you're gonna be doing. So on day 2, I have like here a 1-hour video course on how to find these niches. I have like here 100+ example niches that you can start with, niche research sheets, basically all the tools so you can plug and play into your system and like find your niche as quickly as possible, and like best practices and things you should be avoiding, right? So you understand the basics and you found your niche. Now on day number 3, we're gonna be walking through the formats of your channel. So basically the niche is like, let's say the overarching thing here. So it's like an UFC MMA channel, right? The format is basically what I told you after that. Is like, okay, it's 10-minute videos about viral news covering the UFC fighters, right? You can also do like 30-minute long documentaries about fighters, or 12-minute top 10 videos about UFC fighters or things that are happening or that happened in the UFC world, right? So once you've picked your niche, you're gonna decide on a format that you're gonna be doing, and then you need to be basically finding the IDs and the viral IDs in your market to make these channels around. So you set up your channel, you have your ID, you start making videos, and now you need to come up with video IDs. So challenge day 4, I go in depth in how to find the IDs for your videos. So this is another like 1-hour long training with worksheets for video ideation so that you can come up with viral titles for your videos, basically, right? So you have your niche, you have your channel, you have 15 or 20 viral video IDs that you want to test first. Now all that is left is making the videos, and I cover that in day 5. So you can make the videos like this channel does with existing clips and a voiceover. You can use stock material, you can use AI tools. There's a lot that goes into making videos, and I have more free videos on my YouTube channel and also in this Faceless Tuber School community. It really depends on the niche that you are in and the videos that you want to be creating, like which quality level you want, for like what determines how you'll be making your videos, okay? But what you can know now, like script writing and voiceovers, is you can do with AI tools. And then for the video generation, it's either AI images, it's stock material, or you hire editors to like gather real life footage like this channel is doing to put your video together. That will cost you like $25-$30 per video if you do it that way. Now, these are the 5 steps to basically doing this, making your YouTube automation business. Of course, once you start this, you need to at least test 15-20 videos for one channel that you are launching, and then you probably will need like 2, 3, 4 channels before something really kicks off and you will be earning like $7,000 a month like this. It's fairly simple, but it's not easy to get to these levels, all right? It can happen really quick. For some, it happens slower. The most important thing here is that you stop consuming content, that you start producing content, and that you actually give yourself a fair amount of time to make this work. So dedicate to it. You can make this work. You can start making $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 extra a month next to your job if you dedicate the coming 6 to 12 months to this. But you gotta give it a fair chance and give it enough inputs. You know, make enough videos to actually make this make sense, to give it a fair chance to work. So I hope this was helpful, guys. This is how ITP MMA Live makes $7,000 a month and how you can basically replicate success. If you have any more questions, drop them in the comments. If you have any other questions you want or channels you want reviewed, let me know and I will go through it. And if you're serious about starting this, join the Faceless Tuber School today. It's only $50 a month. If you join on the yearly plan, it's 40% off, and you get 3 free one-on-one coaching calls with me, where I will make a custom roadmap based on your situation. Okay, I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next one. If you want a little bit more understanding of how YouTube automation works, click the video on screen here. It's a 7-step process how to actually start this from scratch. See you.